Hello my dear friends, I am back again with my new video of the topic animal tissues. Previously we have discussed about the epithelial tissue and today we are going to start the connective tissue. Okay, connective tissue basically originates from mesoderm and it forms 30% of the body weight. Epithelial tissue takes 10% of the body weight, muscular tissue takes maximum percent, which is 50% of the total body weight, and nervous tissue also takes 10% of the body weight. So today we are going to discuss about connective tissue. Okay, connective tissue is most abundant and widely distributed. If you will find and watch the spread of connective tissue networks, then you will find it even more widespread than the muscular tissue. Okay, so first we will talk about its components. Components of connective tissue proper are basically three. Okay, different cells, fibers and matrix. Now during embryonic life, mesoderm produces mesenchyma cells. Mesenchyma cells are basically undifferentiated and pluripotent. Undifferentiated basically means that it has no defined function. Okay, and pluripotent basically means a cell or a structure that is capable of producing one or more than one different types of structures which are functionally and structurally different. Okay, so that's the work of mesenchyma cells. Mesenchyma cells divides basically there is no defined work of mesenchyma cells. Okay, mesenchyma cells divides into 5 different types of cells. Okay, and all those 5 cells are structurally and functionally different from each other. We will see this later, but before that, what is the work of these 5 different types of cells? They are basically for secretion of protein fibers and for secretion of matrix. Okay, both the things are essential for our body. So these 5 types of cells secretes protein fiber and matrix. Okay, matrix is basically hyaluronic acid. Okay, now comes cells of connective tissue. Okay, so first comes fibroblast. Like mesenchyma cells divides into 5 different types of cells, so in that first is fibroblast. Fibroblast is the largest in size and maximum in number, and also it is irregular in shape. I will let you see the figure, this will help you to visualize, but before that I will just give you the idea about it. So since it has cytoplasmic processions, it has large number of basically rough endoplasmic reticulum, and as you all know, rough endoplasmic reticulum helps in the synthesis of protein. So there is large number of RER, so it helps in protein synthesis in large amount, and also it helps in manufacturing of protein fiber. Now second thing comes is there is it is the chief matrix producing cell. Basically it means that matrix which is produced by all the 5 cells, in that fibroblast produces maximum amount of matrix. Okay, now rough endoplasmic reticulum is more, that is why protein synthesis is more, protein fiber then it will be more, and matrix hence it will be also more. Second type of cell comes is macrophages. It is also known as histiocytes, and its cellular structure is kind of amoeboid structure. Okay, means amoeba like, it has not a proper circular or oval kind of shape, it has amoeba like shape which is not exactly circular or oval kind of. Okay, now it is the second largest and second maximum in number, present in the 5 different types of cells. Okay, so I will let you see this structure also, and it is scavenger and also helps in phagocytosis. Okay, macrophages in blood is known as monocytes, and in lymph nodes or basically spleen it is called as reticular cell. Now next comes third type of cell, which is mast cell. Mast cell secretes 4 types of things. Okay, first is histamine, second is serotonin, third is heparin, fourth is matrix. First is histamine. Histamine is basically amino acid derivative, or also helps in vasodilation or vasodilator. Okay, vasodilator basically it increases the lumen of blood vessel. Suppose the lumen of blood vessel is this much. Okay, So when histamine is secreted, it increases the lumen of blood vessel. Okay, lumen is basically the diameter, this basically diameter. Okay, so when histamine is secreted, it increases its lumen. So when by the time it was this much, then it increases to some amount, and it is histamine is basically secreted at the time of infection. When there is some infection in the body, then large amount of our immune system has WBCs, so large amount of WBCs and antibodies are to be sent to that space for fighting the antigens. Okay, that is why vasodilation is there. So it increases the lumen and helps in faster transportation of our immune system materials. Second is serotonin. Serotonin is also amino acid derivative, but it is vasoconstrictor. Okay, it decreases the lumen of the blood vessel. It basically happens at the time of injury. Okay, in the injury there is blood loss, or basically when there is cut or some fracture in the blood vessel, then blood starts to get out of the blood vessel. So in that time basically it decreases the size of the lumen and hence releasing or decreasing the blood flow. Okay, now third is heparin. Heparin is basically anticoagulant. Or it helps to prevent flowing blood from clotting. Okay, that is why heparin is also important. Now fourth thing is matrix. Matrix is also secreted by the mast cell. Now fourth type of cell comes is adipocytes. Okay, it is oval shaped and fat storing cell. Mast cell is also known as basophil in blood. Okay, now we are discussing about adipocytes. Adipocytes are further of two types, monolocular and multilocular. Okay, in monolocular there is a large fat globule present inside the cell, due to which cytoplasm reduces, quantity of cytoplasm reduces and it becomes peripheral cytoplasm, and also nucleus becomes flat, and it is called flat and peripheral nucleus. Okay, so since cytoplasm is less, number of mitochondria will also be less, so energy production will also be less. Second type I said is multilocular. Multilocular basically has many fat globules. Okay, and they are small in size, and there is round and central nucleus present in it. Now cytoplasm is more there. Okay, and also the cell membrane has cytochrome pigment. Cytochrome pigment is basically brown in color. Since cytoplasm is more, number of mitochondria will also be more, so energy production will also be more. Okay, now I'll make you see the figures. See, this is basically fibroblast. See, this is irregular in shape, and this is basically cytoplasmic processions. It is because of the large number of RER present, so there is large protein synthesis present. Okay, forming, so protein fiber is formed more in number. Second type I said was macrophages. It is amoeboid and it has kidney shaped nucleus. Okay, and it is agranular. Okay, see, there are dots present in it, but these dots are basically lysosomes. Lysosomes are basically for digestion, so these are basically lysosomes present, and it is a scavenger because it feeds upon dead matter. Okay, now fourth type, as I said, was adipocytes. Before that, this is mast cell. Mast cell also has amoeboid like cytoplasm, cell membrane, and it has S shaped nucleus. Okay, and it has granules present in it. Fourth one has a large fat globule in monolocular one. Okay, there is a large fat globule present in the center. Okay, so cytoplasm becomes less, so it is peripheral cytoplasm, and nucleus is also flat and peripheral. Okay, but in the multilocular, cytochrome pigment which is brown in color, it provides a brown color to the cell. Okay, it has round and central nucleus, and there are many small fat globules present in it. Okay, so this is known as white fat and this is known as brown fat. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.